here coming at you today, Rayshot Legends. Welcome to the video. I am pumped for this one. You guys are going to love it. What happens if you put not one, not two, not three, no, but four, talk 'em quattro GHAROL blood malls after her buff together on one team? Today, we're going to do just that. Send us some positive vibes, some love your way, especially if you need it out there. Okay, I'm going to show you the builds really quickly. First of all, on GHAROL, man, I pulled her out of a random Primal Shard on my last building a random team out of random Primal Shards video. I couldn't believe I got my hands on a mythical champion. And in that video, we built her in 9-piece protection on her base form, okay? They added a lot to her in both forms. They added another source of damage. They added something on almost every ability. She can land everything on weak hits on her base form. She has a nasty little passive, by the way. I actually grew an appreciation for this passive and her A1 in that video that I just alluded to. When attacked, decreases the duration of all buffs on the attacker by 1 turn, heals all allies, a little Vogoth action there too. On the A1, removes all buffs from the target, increase the cooldown of random skill by 2 turns, even if it's a weak hit. Like I said, they added an additional source of damage on every single one of her moves on both of her forms. They added a full cleanse on the A3. They added a counter attack as well, and the provoke that she has will ignore block debuffs and can be placed even if the attack lands as a weak hit, and we're only in base form. On the alternate form, they added a new skill. There's a secret skill that unlocks when this champion has 3 or more debuffs, or when this champion has 50% HP or less. This gives her a full cleanse, increase attack, increase crit damage, increase crit rate on everybody, and then an extra turn. So this is going to be our tank GHAROL on the team, right? By the way, I'm not done yet. They added 50% chance to join up whenever an ally attacks. It used to be 30%, now it's 50%. They added more damage mitigation there, a 50% ignore target's defense. If this champion has more buffs than the target, that will proc against almost every boss as well. This is just insane. They added a ignore block damage to her A1. Oh my word, she really was. This buff was reminiscent of the Siegfried buff, taking a mythical from one of the worst to really one of the more attractive, if not one of the best mythicals out there. Now you're excited to see GHAROL come out of a Primal Shard. Before, maybe not so much. But you know what? That's the best thing about pulling one of the crappiest champions in this game out of legendary or mythical rarities, is they're more liable to go in and buff them, right? So it's not all bad. I want to ask you guys a big question though. If you were me at the end of this video, would you just empower? Would you just go +3 empowered on one GHAROL? Or would you, because of the synergy they have together where they're always joining in each other's attacks, would you not? Anyway, this is the GHAROL that's going to be in base form. I have her built fast too and pretty tanky. So 362 speed, because we need her to go in there and provoke. I have Blades of Akamori on her, and I have the accuracy on Eagle Eye. The other GHAROLs are going to be 9-piece Merciless on one GHAROL, okay? You can see total stats there too. I have a Wand of Submission on her. My other GHAROL, just a Vigor Mortis on her. We have a typical old school Stone Skin and Savage build on this GHAROL. And on our last GHAROL, we have the 9-piece Mercurial. Those are the masteries that we're rocking with pretty much every GHAROL as well. We have a 9-piece freaking Mercurial on her. Oh man! So a 9-piece Merciless, a 9-piece Mercurial, Savage Stone Skin, and a 9-piece Protection. What a combo. What a combo. This is going to be fun, guys. Oh, the 9-piece Mercurial is probably my best. Probably the strongest out of all the builds. But certainly the most damage will come out of the 9-piece Merciless as well. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun. So those are the builds that we're going to be rocking today. I don't know. Let's go in. Let's start out with freaking Fire Knight. Why not? Fire Knight, because we have no freeze there. We're going to go Fire Knight 25. Now, I'll include a 5th champion just because unfortunately, I don't have 5 GHAROLs, right? That would make this video just an absolute banger. But I have my team set up going in where, well, you guys will see it. We don't need to talk about it. But I have all my GHAROLs switching forms except for that first GHAROL. She's going to go in there. You can see Provoke on everybody. The beautiful thing is we don't care about affinity. It's going to land even on weak hits, right? So everybody switches forms. Now start seeing those Crimson Haze join in attacks as well, right? So we have 3 of, no, this is good. We have 3 GHAROLs. Look at her, double attacks. Another, I mean, this is just insane, man. Look at these GHAROLs. Look at these GHAROLs go. This is, okay, let me make myself a little bit smaller here. All right, against the Fire Knight, here we go. So you can see the passives as they trigger. Look at this, back to back to back. We have a 25% chance of repeating that first attack, right? So that one Garrel's doing a lot of the heavy lifting there. Now, there it is again. We're already chipping this shield away. And look at all of them are joining in. They're all joining in. 50% chance to join in with that hard-hitting AoE on the A1. Ignore block damage. That's not going to be of consequence here against the Fire Knight. But we have no debuffs at all, right? We have Provoke, right? But no, like, escalating damage, no heal reduction, nothing. No decreased speed. We're leaving all the debuffs at home, baby, because it's all Garrel all the time. Who needs debuffs when you got 4 Garrels? All right, so Vokal's just kind of sitting there, although he does have a triple hitter on his A1. I actually forgot to turn off his A2. But okay, so he goes in, he does the right thing. He has Phantom Touch too, which is helpful here on Fire Knight. But you can see this team's gonna have absolutely no problems, right? The Garrel on the far left is the 9-piece protection. You can see obviously the protected ally protection, the protected shield that she's dropping on everybody with her A3. That's certainly helpful as well. And then we have what, some bone armor on her. And some pretty good damage considering no debuffs here, right? Let's see how much they're hitting for. 34k, around 25, 30k on that A1. Again, this other Garrel around 30k. How about this Garrel? Holy smokes. Was that, let me see that again. 90k on that A1. 111k. Dude, is that all from just the freaking Merciless? Holy macaroni. That's just the Merciless? That seems like so much extra damage. It's absurd. All right, here we go. More Garrels going in. And it looks like this is almost over. A nice heal from the Fire Knight, but Fire Knight easy with the all-Garel team. No big deal. Although it was easy for the all-Newt team that we featured on our last all-of-one champion video. Hey, listen, let's get this shield down, take this Fire Knight down, and move things along here. We have Faction Wars hard open right now. I don't think we're going to be able to beat it. But I don't know. Let's put it. I have Aragaz on my account too, so maybe we'll go in with the Unity champion and see if we can take down Faction Wars hard. What do you guys say? Stay tuned. All right, guys, this one's almost over, but I can't get over this Garrel. This Garrel, how hard she smacks compared to the other Garrels. You know, like damn, that Garrel's bringing some. Okay, so 2 join-ins here, and that should just about do it. Don't get a turn. There it is! All right, so you can tell. Look at the damage Garrel. Man, doesn't this just show you that the build, obviously she also has, well, she has cruelty, but just insane how much the build can matter in terms of the damage output, isn't it, guys? I mean, I'm stating the obvious here, but really, truly incredible there. All right, let's go ahead and jump into Faction Wars. Let's just do it, guys. Faction Wars hard, stage 21, the hardest of the hard. Let's just see how we do here, right? Let's just see how we do. Very challenging once we get to the boss here, but even these waves are no joke either. Let's go in with the AoE Provoke. I'm not sure if I have the presets on or not, so let me just auto my way through a little bit. I'll probably just go to the red boss or to the boss and come back to you guys there, because right now, wave content, I mean, we shouldn't have any issues. Be right back. All right, guys, I lied because this second wave is so freaking annoying. I wanted to see how all the Garrels did against this particular wave. You know, the Jingwan wave, man. He's the worst. He removes the Provoke. He replaces it with the block debuffs. But look at all these Garrels just going to town here, right? I mean, once they start joining in, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Power Flare comes down. We might lose a Garrel here. But we do have that cleanse and stuff. That Garrel on the left. Oh, we lose. We lose our big nuker Garrel. Oh, no. Oh, man. That was our big DPS Garrel, and I'm not going to reset this bad boy. We're going to go right against the red, I guess the purple boss now. We're going to go right against the faction boss. All right. So we're 1 Garrel down. Moreover, we're our strongest Garrel down. So can we take this boss down with the minions? I don't know. It's going to be tricky, but let's see what we can do. I would really love that cleanse from our support Garrel. I mean, she's there for the protected ally protection and the shield and the cleanse and all that stuff. AoE Provoke. Let's start dishing it out, please. We need some support here. Of course, she does have that heal as well on the passive. There it is. That was huge. Big cleanse. You can see we got that extra turn proc on that second to left Garrel as well. That was the extra turn with another cleanse with the buffs on everybody as well. So everybody's nice and buffed up, but, well, The boss steals them momentarily. All right, things are going all right, but we're about to lose another GHAROL, and that's going to really, really hurt, guys. You know what is a big bummer is? No, maybe we won't. Aragaz has a heal that brings allies up to 50% on that A1, so that's certainly helpful, but he also has an ability where he does a ton of damage, 50%, I believe, HP damage to one of our allies as well. So, Aragaz giveth, and Aragaz taketh. So here we go. The red boss has the stupid Doom hologram. I don't know about you guys, but the Doom hologram, it gives me nightmares. This is the worst ability in the game. I always hope for the red bosses that don't have that ability, because you all know how it goes. They swap HP, and then one shot, and everybody's dead. Hopefully that's not going to be the case here. Let's see. And you always root for your team to kill the red boss before the Doom hologram takes place, and it never happens that way, right? All right. So they don't use it there. Gonna go in, remove those buffs. Look at that A1. Just, I mean, that's so nasty. That passive in that A1, really nasty. Remove all the buffs, easy peasy. We really want Aragaz to go with that A1. Okay, we'll take the cleanse and the shield. That works too. We want to get that heal down. And here we go. We're going to do the Doom exchange on the next move, because we're going to get enough damage on. And we'll see what happens here, right? Oh, come on, GHAROL. If we had the DPS, GHAROL would be good. You see that Crimson Haze, how much damage it did? Oh my God, imagine the DPS GHAROL with the Crimson Haze. All right, a lot of join-ins here, but just not quite enough. All right, there comes the big hit. We get that extra turn, the self-buffing on everybody. Aragaz, let's get in a, let's get the cleanse down. And let's just make sure we could be switching forms here too if we wanted to. We've been on auto, but I wanna make sure that A1 goes so we can get that heal. But guys, we've got it. We've got the red boss. I mean, granted, I'm acting like it's some huge big deal. Ooh. Oh, we lost our cleanser. As soon as I said we got it, we lost our cleanser. We lost our support. Oh no, and we're doing damage to our GHAROL. Come on, can we do this? Can we do this? Come on, GHAROLs. There's only 2 left standing. If we didn't lose that one GHAROL at the end, man, I swear we would have had it. I swear we would have had it. We're so close still. We want to get these buffs off the red boss, because that's a lot of damage. We get a nice heal down there. That's going to make a big difference. But we can't get the buffs off because it's on the base form. We have 9 turns left on the Doom hologram. Who has the Doom exchange? Is that like Vassal of the Seal or something like that? I don't know. I was calling it Doom exchange earlier. Anyway, it's going to take us like 6 minutes, but we might get there. A couple strong A2s would go a long way. That was his big move, so the dimensional reflection is now off. I really hate the increased attack and crit rate and crit damage, though, because that means one shot could really put an end to my squad here. Big hit. Join in. Okay. Okay. Get that extra turn. That gets us closer to the command, the Maul, the A2, the Crimson Haze. Crimson Haze feels like my dispensary special. Oh, there it is! All right, GHAROL's got the job done, and we did it without our nuking GHAROL 2. We did it without our, and look at that. That's a glorious sight, is it not? The 6-star speed glyph, ladies and gentlemen. GHAROL did it. She did it. Guys, I got to go into the arena for a moment here, right? I don't know what we're going to get here, but let's just go. Let's just go all GHAROL all the time, baby. All right. So we're going to go in with the provoke. We're going to go in with the form switch. Going to test out this A2. Decent damage. Now, it's hard to say. I forget which GHAROL was my fastest. But basically what we need to do here is start... Well, I'm actually going to cleanse here. Why not, right? And then we'll switch forms with this GHAROL. She'll go in with the Maul. And now it's going to be... Let's go in there with the A2. That was base form. Base form can deal a little bit of damage too, especially with the counterattack. And it's really annoying to have that counterattack, right? Going into buff steals with that A1. It's pretty nasty how they all like join in at 50% join-ins. I mean, that is... It's really absurd, is it not? All right, let's go in the A2. There we go. We got to do another squad. Let's just do this team here. The Theodosia. We might have bitten off a little bit more than we can chew here. We don't really have the diversity necessarily that we were looking for. We can't go in and do anything here, so I'm just going to go with the ally protection that's protected, kind of, sort of. Not really. Man, that was a bad proc on that protection set, huh? Bad RNG. I'll blame this loss on that RNG for sure, right? All right. So we're going to go in. We're going to maul him down. We're actually going to cleanse here on this form. I like that even if we build him as a nuker, obviously, or her as a nuker, them as a nuker, we can cleanse again. We can keep cleansing for a while, burn all their abilities, even though they have a ton of them, but we can cleanse again. We can just keep cleansing, baby. And then we only have one in the base form, but really still strong, right? Anyway, now I want to, as much as I kind of want to go in with that A2, we need to start getting in the second form so we can start proccing the Crimson Hazes. Oh, 2 down, baby. Oh, no. Oh, and then there was 1. Theodosia, you're going down, baby. All right, let's get in there with the A1, sure. Increase cooldowns, keep in mind with those A1s. Okay, that's cool. Oh, no, you back up. All right, pop it. Those, oh, okay, unkillable on everybody. Sure, we have buff removal, but it's, well, you guys know the deal, right? We got to get to it. Oh, no, I thought we had it there with that one turn. That one turn on Theodosia. I thought we had it. Let's try to remove everything. Okay. Okay. Dude, this is, no! That sucked. All right, boom. We need to get some in alternate form. We need some more nuking backup, please. Dude, we had this, though. That's the thing is, that's the shame. We still might have it. Let's switch forms. We need some help here on the alternate. Guys, this was such a freaking fun video. I loved it. Let me know if you want to see a all GHAROL team part 2. I had a blast here, guys. Hopefully you did too. What do you think of the new GHAROL? And what should I do? Should I empower or should I trash her? Let me know in the comments below. Much love. And as always, take care, guys.